Hiya, this is Radiavo. This is RimWorld, ETNO Escapades. I skipped over watching a bunch of people sleep. Dudemom's up, eating a snack, and we're ready to plan the morning's exercises. Let's see, so good to see that the shadow line comes out to here, so if I'm going to place some solar panels, I'll place them about right here, and that's not a bad place to start. Picking up some harvestable raspberries, and we'll go into the power area, click on our solar generator, doot doot, doot, doot doot. Yeah, not bad. There's going to be a little distance between the solar generator and the geothermal, but whatever. Don't care. Why that matters is because the power conduit is going to be a small issue. Let's see. And we're going to make that. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that thing. We're going to cancel all this. Because what we want to do is go into the orders, plan, and think about our kitchen rec area, which I think I'm going to want to extend out to do I want to respect this? I think I probably do, because if I'm going to defend this area, I'm going to defend it out here or even as far as out here. There's not going to be quite enough room. So maybe out to here. I want to be beyond the power when I set up my sandbags. And it would be good to avoid this thing. I may just take this down, this structure down. And defense on this side. So defense on this side is going to have to worry about the south and the north and the whatever. So that'd be an issue. If I was defending up against the wall here, it'd be pretty easy. But since I'm going to project a bit, especially since bad ones tend to go after your power, and they're really, well, bad. Did I mention that? Bad? Yeah, okay. So, what I do with the kitchen and rec area is not going to be a huge issue. In fact, what I might do, okay, again, this is out of wood, so this isn't going to get made for a while. In fact, that's a point. Right, so I'm just planning. So it's not going to get made for a while. So I'm going to yeah, I'm going to I think that extending this wall is a good choice. And then that's not large enough, because what I'm going to want to do is put a table in it. I'm going to want to put a long table in it. And if I put it this way, that's not going to be quite big enough. So, clean this out. Plan this to be, that's a good amount. And out to here. And my brain wants to take advantage of this little jutting thing. I think my brain's a crazy person. Let's see. So 1, 2, yeah. So first battery, first battery here, space, battery here. So no, actually that's the right wall. Okay, so good. So that's going to be the shape of our kitchen. We're going to have a lot of our, and so we're going to also have refrigeration with our kitchen. So it's going to be kitchen, eating, rec area, but refrigeration is going to be an important component. And I think that means digging out this wall so I can run power along it. Right, so our power is going to go from here to here. And I don't need to worry about this yet. Alright. Because again, I'm going to need to make lots of... well, actually, the first thing I need to worry about is production. Production. And thank goodness, thank you for making the wood the default item here. I'm going to start by temporarily putting our research bench here, or actually here. No, this was a good place. Why is this a good place? Because this gives me the opportunity to make these two walls, or these 4 rooms fairly cheaply, and then later on add these rooms without problem. Am I thinking ahead? Maybe a little. So let's see. Let's just see what they think the important tasks are. So the first important task is cloud watching, because this mental state is going to make or break ourselves a colony. So bang, bed, good deal. And we want this little bit of mining to happen. Let's see when Rosti pops up. Alright, what's his first task? He's going to build roof. Roof building is also super good. We'll just let that happen. Still building roof. Oh man, I love myself a built roof. And it looks like digging limestone. Good. Okay, and then Rosti's going to do the initial growing, and he is on fire for growing, so that's good. Dudemom is standing on Stas. Sorry about that, Stas. Let's see. She's okay at mining. That's good. Alright, so things are happening pretty much the way we want them to. Ah, the planting begins. Super happy. Okay, I think, yeah, I don't have anything for Dudemom to do at the moment. Can I force her to do some cutting? Let's see. Right-clicking. We'll never do plant cutting. Okay. And let's see, how much wood is there? There is 40 wood. Okay, so there's enough wood to make the final bed. And remember, we're turning this with Q and E, and that is going to take 35 wood, so that's perfect. What's Stas doing? She is also doing the growing. Excellent. Because there's a limited amount of food here. Okay. And maybe Rusty's doing the, what is Dudemom doing? Going for a walk? Just sort of wandering. What do we have that she can do? Hopefully no doctoring. Cooking. That's something that needs to happen. Constructing. Mining. Looks like mining is we can finish the mining we need to do here. Because we want to, take advantage of the skills of our labor force. I'm just terrible. And so, guess this is a little bit of dead air while I concentrate on clicking and typing L. Okay, so now Dudemom has something to do. Oh yeah, Rosti was doing the training. Good. Pausing just because I want to look around for a moment. Alright. Back to building out this inner area. And that's really the first thing we want done. And I definitely prioritize this over cutting some wood. Bang. On the other hand, that wood is going to be important. Stas is cleaning rock rubble. Okay. Ugly areas really mess with people's heads. So that cleaning is important. Now, unfortunately, she's sleeping on a rock. So not all the things are completely thought through here. Let's see. I think this is roughly where I'm going to be doing my stone cutting when the time comes. So I'm going to make an area to stockpile. And the things I'm going to stockpile here, nothing. And just chunks. And chunks are stone chunks and steel slag and whatever. And that's just going to be a place to put things. And while I'm here, oh, I grabbed a mouse or something. Really? Maybe I grabbed a seed. I should look at that next time that happens. That would be pretty awesome if that was the case. Continue to dig out this area. And if you see, I'm going to be taking advantage of the existing rock initially. Okay. Still running really fast here. And that's fine. This is time when running really fast could be handy. Right? So in fact, I'm going to cancel that and go back into the architect, into our production, our simple research bench, and place it back here. And when apparently the mining is pretty high priority, going back into the work, mining is at a 3, construction is at a 3. So I'd expect the construction tasks to be handled first. Maybe it's just that the plant cutting is not happening. And plant cutting just is a thing that happens. So let's make that a priority, because especially since it also includes harvesting. So in this case, the plant remains. We didn't pull it out. That's good. Harvesting, when these crops fully grow, I want them stored as soon as possible. Because there's going to be a moment there where we're like, you know, food would be nice. Okay, speaking of food being nice, let's go into the architect, fix our orders up on our plan, which appears to have gotten interrupted by the building of the research bench. Here's the food that's nice. It's in the area where we're storing everything, but we're going to want to do refrigeration eventually. Okay, so the other thing that we want is structure, wall, and we're going to want to make a refrigerator to go with our cooking area. We'll set up some cooking here and a little butchering and maybe some other fun activities. And I've set up wooden walls, and that's good. That's good. Because I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to mark that for being dug out. Am I ready for that? I'm not ready for that. I'm going to wait on that, because I'm just going to build the one battery here. Okay, what was that? Geisha has gotten food poisoning from berries. How can you do that? Well, okay, the training hasn't really, I don't think it's going to take. Trained, obedience, yay. Okay, so now we're going to be mean, and we're going to train the dog to haul. Because hauling is going to be a problem early on, especially, let's see, let's just check that for a minute. Hauling, yeah, we only have 2 of our colonists set to haul. Knock that down now, it doesn't need to be done quite as urgently. Okay, and I do not know why Dudemom is not already researching. Although, frankly, I'll take that here. Okay, what's the issue with the thing? Is this in the way? Is that what it is? Seems a little silly. Okay, now you who are our only researcher, I want you to, I want you to, why, I'm right clicking, wooden research bench. Alright, you know what? We'll do it this way. Visitor. A lore keeper. She's named Bringa Legua. She has a few items to trade. She's coming in from the north. Alright, well, we'll see what the, So, what's going on? Why is Stas over here doing things? She's cleaning. She's cleaning the rock rubble. What? Why? Why? It's because, that was production, zone area. We have a home area. And this gets automatically defined as we do things. And we control what our home area is. But the home area gets defined as we build structures. And we can use clear allowed area and expand allowed area to mess with what our home area is. We have areas 1, animal area, and then we can manage, we can define new areas and not. So if we ever tame animals, then I'll define an animal area, sort of maybe away from the colony or over here somewhere, so that they will graze and, stuff will happen. Now, if it's too far away, then we can have like our timber wolf out here poaching our tamed animals, and we don't want that. And the cowboy and the farmer must be friends, but generally that doesn't happen. Speaking of areas, it's time to define another stockpile zone. This is going to be our refrigerator. So we want to put all of our food here. And I think we're going to have to grow it later, but right now this is good enough. So we clear everything. We say yes to foods, which except kibble and hay. We say yes to manufactured items, all kinds of medicine. And so someone is going to come along and haul stuff into that area. And the reason I'm building walls is so that I can hide my power lines going into the battery area, which I'm going to define now, our first battery. I'm going to have Stas, Rosti, after they haul wood. Dudemom is hauling steel to the battery. Alright. Stas is cleaning. So during that relative idle cycle, I'm going to have her come down and trade. So we don't want to trade away any of these things, or else the trader doesn't want, the other party doesn't want it. I think the other party doesn't want it. based on what I see. We can grab a little extra food for some money. We can sell component, which I am loath to do. A superior sniper rifle we cannot afford, but man, that would be awesome. Alright, let's build a little goodwill by buying a little food. Probably too much, but that's all good. I'm just a little worried about, you know, not quite making it to the first growing cycle. Stars, what are you doing? Alright, we're going to define this as Stas' bed, and she's going to change, and I'm going to deconstruct this thing and anticipate future need for beds and my amazing inattentiveness by doing that. So really, we're going to be having hostiles come in pretty soon. Might want to set up a prisoner area. Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. So, by the way, why? Oh, you are being dumb, or well, you're doing what you're told, and don't want to reinforce this idea, but sometimes doing what you're told is not using your brain. Okay, this is unowned, and we're going to deconstruct it, and this is a nice nighttime. We're going to, and I've been doing this for a while. I'm going to take a break. This is a Rowdy Yabo. This is RimWorld, ETNO Escapades. See ya.